G.I. Joe fans, Joe Mosher Videos 82 here. It is time for a quick look. I am very sorry that I didn't have a video up. It failed to upload. I do not know what happened. I tried to upload it on Tuesday. Didn't want to upload, so I thought it was a Wi-Fi problem. Tried again Wednesday, didn't want to upload, so it's a software thing. So I'm just going to shoot a new video and make it a little bit shorter. I'm thinking the length of time on it made it a little bit difficult for it to upload, which it shouldn't, but for some reason my software just peters out that way. So we all know what we're looking at here, the Snake armor box. Received this in the mail. I got a pretty decent deal on this, as it does come with the Snake armor. The armor itself is incomplete. It's missing the rubber support that goes on the inside, but that's fine, as I do have Snake armor, and I needed the box for it, or didn't need it, wanted a box for it. So looking at this, is the nostalgia of it. You can see here on the side, one side is still taped with the original Hasbro tape. For you new collectors out there, if you buy something mint in box pre-1990 and it has just like regular old clear tape, and it doesn't have these fibrous lines through them, it has been resealed. It is technically not mint in box. It may still be bagged and everything, but if you really want to get down to the technicality of it, it is not really mint in box, because it does not have that tape on there. Hasbro used this specific tape for many years. The bottom of the box is still the same. Looks the same here on the side. It has a proof of purchase. And around here on the back is worth 1/2 of a flag point, because I think the price point on these were $2.39, as were a lot of the smaller play sets back in the day, just a few cents more than an action figure. Now this one I would have bought, because I would have seen this as an action figure and a vehicle as it's intended. So that was really cool. And I remember being somewhat afraid of these in the cartoon, because they seem so indestructible, especially with the first 5-part series where they were inside the cave that Snake Eyes got radiation poisoning in, and they turned around outside of the walls. And that was scary for me. Being a 9-year-old kid, you believe everything you see on TV. But it shows you everything that it comes with and how the figure goes into the action figure and into the display or into the toy. I would actually love to have this piece right here, because that's factory. That comes directly, that is a factory prototype. This came in a box. This is in much better condition than mine. Mine is starting to yellow, or was yellowed when I bought it, but this is the nice gray Cobra color, so it's going to stay in the box and in the bag. The stickers on this, the decals, are very nice. The 2 accessories. It looks like it's missing the claw in the missile launcher, or the missile, but that's fine. This is the machine gun in the flamethrower. But I have no problem with that, since I have one that's complete, and you could buy those parts next to nothing. And I do have a spare missile floating around here somewhere, but here are the legs for it. Very nice accessory. Also missing the grommets, where you would attach them to the back, but I am not picky, because I feel like I came out on the better end, given the price point on this. was not bad at all. Like I said, I was just buying it for the box. It's like getting a box of cereal and you get the prize that's inside. Now, it came with the blueprints. You can see here all the blueprints on there. I did have a viewer, I'm sorry, I cannot remember your handle. We had discussed blueprints in the comments, and I welcome all discussion. That's part of why I love hearing from you guys, because I am not an expert on this. I don't pretend to be an expert. It's just from things that I've learned over the years by collecting and by talking to other collectors. But he had told me about the blueprints that came with later mail-in stuff from Hasbro Direct that came in black and white, because you could still, in the late 90s, you could still buy vintage toys. Well, they weren't vintage then, but you could still buy toys from the 80s like the Snowcat and etc. on Hasbro Direct, and they gave you black and white blueprints instead of the blue and white. And that was, in theory, or could simply be fact, that they ran out of the standard blueprints. And he made a joke. He said, I could see somebody realizing that they're out of the blueprints, and somebody running to a copier and photocopying blueprints to ship out with the vehicle, so you could at least have the directions on how to put it together. And I responded, they probably had an intern standing there at a copier for hours on end, burning reams of paper for their mail-in Joes. But anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you guys, and that bit of knowledge that I've learned. So thank you very much for sharing that with me. That was very, very cool. I love learning more about this collection as I go on. So anyway, I will hopefully get a review out to you this week. Vampire has shot Friday Night Frights already, so that's set up and ready to launch on Friday. Can't believe it. It's been 8 years of doing that. You should have seen my earlier ones. Oh my gosh. I was trying to find a character for it. All I did was told real ghost stories that had happened to me. But now we're reading from scary stories to tell in the dark, which is a little more entertaining. So is the costume. It's just not me wearing a Walmart cape with a hood on it and bad makeup. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick look, and don't forget to tune in on Friday for Friday Night Frights for all you horror fans out there, or anybody who enjoys Friday Night Frights. Bring your kids. It's PG-13, so please sit with your kids if they want to watch it. That book has actually been on a ban list from grade schools because of how scary it is. When I went to the library, I found, as a kid, I first discovered it in the young adult section, so it was deemed too scary for children, which some of those stories are. And yes, it did scare me. I was 7 or 8 years old reading those stories to my mom while we were on her paper route, delivering her newspapers. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So you guys, you take care. We'll see you soon for another G.I. Joe toy review. Remember, be kind to others. You never know what kind of day someone's having. Be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love, and especially be kind to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. You can't help anybody else if you're out of commission. So anyway, we'll see you soon for another review. Until then, it's Joe Motion Videos 82 saying bye for now.